For my GCSE ICT coursework, I was asked to create an interactive multimedia product. We were given a brief about a shop near Seaside called Wyndham Waves, and this shop specialised in hiring and selling water-based equipment and also water-based activities. The options that I had to create my task was either a PowerPoint presentation, an app, or a website. Our teacher, Mr. Ahmed, instructed us to create an app, and this had to be based on a specification given to us from the Wyndham Waves owner. I'm glad that I was told to create an app, as it enabled me to enhance my skills in ICT, in that aspect of ICT, and I'll show you my work in progress app now. So as you can see, there's examples of other ones here, and here's our work. It's not finished yet, but that's just. And in the picture, it's interactive because if you click on, say, the more section, it will take you to the more. And if you wanted to call, say if you need help or something, can you click on to the ambulance service? It will take you to 999. And then if you click on the Twitter account, it will take you to a Twitter account that we made up as a school. A YouTube video if you want to learn how to windsurf, it will explain to you how to. And then there's the visit the website as well. And for the newsfeed, I linked it to BBC News, and this showed you how if once Wyndham Waves as a company did get up and running and they wanted to have a newsfeed, I would able to incorporate that into my app. So there's some ideas. As for my business, in terms of page of business.
Right, we're down near the front, there we are.
As part of my business GCSE course, I volunteered to sell healthy snacks such as fruit, water and nutritional bars on both opening evenings and parents' evenings. Our aim was obviously to raise as much money as we could and also to promote that we are a healthy school. In order to make our products look visible and eye-catching to our target audience, we had to find a beneficial location, and we also had to lay out our products in a nice fashion so it was appealing to them. We had to find, as I said, this event was voluntary, and we had to raise as much money as we could for two charities, which was Macmillan Cancer Trust and also Cancer Research. And we were able to show how we incorporate enterprise into our curriculum to the school in Manio, and then therefore they showed us how they did it.
How much did you raise?
We raised around £60.
That's very good. That's just in one evening?
Yeah.
And how many of you are there? I can see 5 of you here in the photograph.
I'm just on behalf of all of those.
Oh, right. Okay, thank you. Very good.
I chose that because Macmillan Cancer Trust was all the money raised went to Mr. Foster's foundation, and Mr. Foster was a late teacher in our school.
Yeah.
So these were trains we made in construction. We were told by a teacher to make them, before I turn to the chair, we were told to make them for charity.
I can see the right page. There we are, right, good.
We were told to make them for charity from our teacher, Mr. Oliver, for the Macmillan Cancer Trust, for Mr. Foster, and what we did was we made these trains, and when Mr. Hawthorne went to Spain in Melilla for a partnership we had, he took these with him and he presented them to the head of education in Spain, and we also made £50, and that went to charity too. So it showed we were incorporating our enterprise skills into these trains and making money for charity. So on behalf of my class,
Thank you very much. I spend quite a lot of time dealing with trains because we have London Underground as a part of our responsibility, and the trains into Liverpool Street now, which are not as new as this one. We're going to have a new stock, but they won't be around for a couple of years till we get Crossrail. But that's really good. How many of these were made?
I think because there were 2 classes, I think we made about 20, but some of them aren't finished. So
right, so they're still in production.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't think Mr. Johnson has one. So.
Well, I feel I'm privileged. I'm going to take this back, and it will take pride of place on my desk at City Hall.
To Spain to sell them on their cultural market.
In our science lesson, we were asked to produce science-themed bookmarks, and here's some of them that we made. We also made soaps.
Yeah. In Spanish as well.
Yeah, some of them were made in Spanish.
Thank you.
Actually, the one that Madeline made is
Like
in
that.
Spanish.
It was nice to be a part of a project that we can actually we can do individually, or we can do it in classwork. We do it in groups and pairs in our science lessons.
Yeah. And this is the periodic table. Yeah. I've remembered something from that.
The interesting one, I find interesting actually, is the Madeline's one, which is the Spanish one.
The Spanish one,
which I like. But she actually doesn't study Spanish.
Oh right, that's very good.
So she was so inspired by the project, she looked it up on Google Translator and produced it.
Well, Spanish is it's a very popular language, very popular second language in the UK, actually, because so many people move to Spain or they go on holiday in Spain. And if you go around the rest of Europe, you find every single European country, English is the second language that they have. But because we have English as a first language, we're always a bit confused about what we should learn as the second one. And opinions have varied over the years what that should be. I think it's Spanish at the moment.
Your language is French?
Yeah, we do French and Spanish at our school.
Yeah. I did French. I wasn't good at it.
And then finally, introduce Esther, who has a very common interest with transport, that's with Travel Green. And you've got a booklet to present?
Yeah, so one of our recent projects is to enhance travelling green in Emilia, in Spain. So we had teachers and students come over one of the days, and we presented a booklet which we're also going to present to the primary schools around our region. So as a group, the Travel Green team are trying to sustainably allow students and pupils and just nearly everyone to travel green, to make the area much more cleaner and less polluted. So as the Travel Green has been going on over years, we've won lots of awards. We've been the School of the Region twice in the STARS Accreditation Award. We've won the Gold Platinum Award, and we won the Silver Platinum Award. Just recently, yesterday, we went to a celebration, like a celebration party in Isaac Newton, where workers from the London Transport came and told us how good we've been doing. So as you can see in the booklet, we've each taken on roles to teach students how to make a Travel Green team, so they can do their part to make the air clean. So we've just produced it over probably 4 weeks. We produced it and we finalised it. We gave it to Mr. Hall to check over and make it alright, so you can take it to Melilla in Spain.
Yes, Melilla has a challenge. It's 4 by 3 kilometres, and every family has 2 cars. They have a worse traffic problem than London.
So what they use them for is that parking area.
Well, it's a bit like that, really.
That's nice. You're basing this on what you do for Oaks Park.
Yeah.
How far do students have to travel to come in here?
Well, it depends where you live, because I live really far, so I have to take the bus, and it takes me over an hour to go to school. Yes.
So where are you coming from that it takes
I'm coming from Beaconsfield, which is closer to Barking.
Yeah.
and Dagenham, so it's there. So I have to take 2 buses and then walk the rest to come to school.
Yeah, it's a real problem in London that
Yeah.
so many people have to travel a long way to get to school. It's really important that we try to encourage you all to use the bus or to cycle or walk where you can, because if you're all driven to school, just imagine how much traffic there will be out there on the road and how much pollution there will be. It's a huge contributor. So this is a really important piece of work for not just for the school, but for us on a Greater London basis to help us with the Mayor's objectives. So thank you for doing that.
Yes, the Transport for London, when they did their tree planting for the 150 years, actually came here and planted a tree by the Newbury Park tube station.
Yeah, and the awards you've had there from Transport for
That's right,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, so what you're doing is being recognised.
They quite like it, I think.
Good, good. Good, thank you.
So, and then, so that's it from the students. Thanks very much for your participation. Have you enjoyed doing these different things?
Yeah.
That's the important thing, really. And it obviously, I mean, there was a thing recently, wasn't there, Social Mobility Commission, saying that people, when you're going for a job, they like to see people who've travelled, but obviously you can show that you've done work which has supported the international initiative,
Yeah,
which is really good.
yeah, it'd be a really useful thing for you to talk about and keep in future. And thank you for sparing the time to see me this morning, because I know we did this at very short notice. So,
Well, thank you for coming. So,
yeah.
so you've got the present of the bookmarks.
Oh, we've got some bookmarks. Take those as
That's right.
well.
They don't work so well on an iPad, but I'm sure you'll find them.
I have more books than I have iPads.
Oh, good.
I tried using my iPad yesterday during those questions, but I
Okay.
failed very quickly, so
Okay.
I put it away again. But that's really useful, particularly the Spanish.